So I always think about finances, and when I think about finances, it always makes me think about health. I notice when people have financial problems, the first thing they do is, instead of cutting back on expenses, they think that it makes more sense to make more money as a starting point versus cutting expenses, unnecessary expenses. And it is my argument that people bring that same approach to health when it comes to the gym, meaning that when it's time to lose weight or to get healthy, what we do is, instead of cutting calories, purging things that are bad, we increase the cardio. It's the same. It's a broken thought pathology, because and also too, it goes hand in hand. When you're exercising, the more you do cardio, in turn, the more bad things you'll eat, because you feel like, well, hey, you know what? Hey, I did the cardio. I can afford to eat this bad stuff. That's the same exact way people think when they go, hey, you know what? I'm making more money now, so I can spend more money. It's a broken way of thinking. And this is why you see a lot of people that overspend will overeat. And that's why, I like to approach everything, as far as anything that needs improvement, I always look to see what I can cut as a source of extra funds or extra energy. And I think that's a better way to approach problems, especially when it comes to discipline. Anything that's goal oriented, we always think what we could do more instead of thinking what we could do less of. So, an example, social media. I used to focus on posting more and more because, sometimes I would get the algorithm would reward me. But I noticed, what? Let me cut back on posting and take more time to study what posts are performing well. So I spend more time in doing quality posts, and in turn, the algorithm is rewarding me. Now, you could take that same approach with anything in life. You know, if I need to earn more money, should I be working more, or should I be taking more time to figure out how to get a better quality of income for the same amount of work? Sometimes working harder, sometimes more money isn't the answer. Sometimes less spending. Sometimes it's more important to spend less money than it is to earn more money. Once I started cutting out unnecessary things and being more conscious of where my money was going, I noticed it was equipped. It started to be catch up to what I would get in overtime. So at all times, it's important to understand. You need balance, but health is wealth. In my mind, it is very difficult. It's very difficult, in my opinion, to separate health from wealth. The thought pathology is the same.